The fact that we haven't even talked about Tua just shows you about how LSU performed and how striking it is. And maybe it's just, again, it's a new thing that it's not Alabama and Clemson and we're all just waiting for it to happen. So I do want to hit you on a couple of things on that front. Tua looked limited to me. I wonder what he thought, what you saw leading up and then during the game. Brad, what do you think?
Leading up, I thought at practice he looked totally normal, but that is such a regulated look. I mean, he's never going to get touched. He throws the ball so well that sometimes you get enamored with just watching him spin it. When you're at practice,
right?
Gary's looking at different things than I am. I'm looking at where the receivers are. Judy and Smith and Ruggs and Waddle and all that kind of stuff, and then I get kind of mesmerized by how well he throws the football, especially deep ball. And so I'm sitting there going, hey, he's fine. Well, then you get out to the game, and I watched him warm up, and he was warming up almost in street clothes. He had sweats on, but it looked kind of weird because he had like a golf shirt on and sweats, and he was out there, and he was trying to test his ankles about, okay, if I have to jump this way or on an RPO, I got to throw it this way. And he's kind of doing these little dances, and I'm going, he doesn't look like he's enjoying this that much, And then when he got in the game, I think Dave Aranda did what only you got to do if you're going to beat him, and they tried to just get in his grill, not only just straight up the middle, but on the edges. Rashad Lawrence got in his face a few times, and they made him move around. They made him roll out. They brought him down a couple times, and he landed funny. And so from right there, I don't think he was nearly as mobile as he was, just right at the beginning of the game. So they defended him really well. But, I mean, he's what a dude, man, to throw 4 touchdown passes and keep him in it till the last minute. I mean, it was unbelievable. So
it's so funny, Brad.
Effort.
I'm saying he looked limited. You said he defended him really well, and he got a 400 yards and 4 touchdowns anyway. That's how talented he is.
I know, it's crazy. And his numbers are better than last year, and I don't even think he might not even be in the top 3 right now for the Heisman. So,
unbelievable. So the last one for you, I mentioned Alabama and Clemson, and it looks like we're finally going to get something different. We're not just waiting around for it. How do you think this loss affects Alabama for the college football playoffs moving forward and eventually? What do you think, Brad?
Well, the strength of schedule type thing is not good enough. Now, the eye test is that they played the number 1 team in the country. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure LSU is going to be number 1 tomorrow on the college football rankings. If they're not, there's something wrong. But, you can say, well, they played them to a 5-point game, and they played it right down to the end, but they did lose at home. The rest of their schedule is not very good. I mean, if they crush Auburn in the Iron Bowl, maybe. But a lot of chips would have to sort of fall for them, I think, unless other people collapse and – people don't expect that to happen. I mean, they've done it before, but I think maybe their schedule was a little better, or maybe the other teams weren't in that year. But there's still hope. Nick's gonna keep them playing, and I doubt if they'll lose again, but we'll see.
For more of the Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download the Rich Eisen Show app.